Acid and base. Acid and base is a very important topic of organic chemistry. Then there is always 1 2 3 questions in the examinations from the acid base concept. First of all, I'll give you some introductions about the acid base. Then after I'll give so many examples to compare the acid which is a strong acid base. So first of all, we have to know the basic about what is acid and base. The little bit introduction is written. There is a three type of concept to know about in acid base: Arrhenius concept, Bronsted-Lowry concept, Lewis concept. Before this, we have to know something past about the acid and base. In earlier criteria for the characteristics of acid and base were experimentally observed properties of aqueous solutions. Actually, in starting, the acid base concept were not given by Arrhenius, Bronsted-Lowry. There is an only concept like this is such concept. There is a experimental observed data is there to understand which is acid, which is base in aqueous solutions. In the aqueous solution of a substance, check and experimentally and give the information that the acid and base, what is this compound. An acid was defined as a substance whose water solution tastes sour. Acid is, and by the experimental how they are observing, if the in water solution tastes sour, if in a substance water solution tastes sour, then that is a acid and turns blue litmus red. Yeah, anyone indications will give the information about the acid. Turn blue litmus red, neutralized base, so on. If these characteristics observed of a compound in a solution in a water solution, and that is acid. A substance whose base, if the aqueous solutions taste bitter, if the aqueous solution of this substance tastes bitter, turn red litmus blue. Here is a turn blue litmus red. Acid will turn blue litmus red, but base will turn red litmus blue. A neutralize acid, base will neutralize acid, and acid will neutralize base, and so on. Then that is called acid. Faraday terms acid, base, and salt as electrolytes. Faraday, one of the scientists who terms the acid, base, and salt as electrolyte, and Lewis proposed that acids are the compounds containing hydrogens that can be replaced by a metal. Different concepts have been put forward for different investigation to characterize the acid and base. So these are the initial techniques to understand what is acid and what is base. But as the time passes, there is a modern concept will come forward to understand the acid and base. These are the some scientists who give the some theory, some concept about an acid and base. There is a first theory is Arrhenius concept, Bronsted-Lowry concept, Lewis concept. We will learn one by one. First of all, we will learn the Arrhenius concept. What is the Arrhenius concept behind the acid and base? Arrhenius concept. According to the Arrhenius concept, all the substances who give H plus ion when dissolved in water, when this compounds when dissolved in water, this acid. First of all, this is a compound dissolved in water give H plus. If this compound is giving H plus, then that this compound is acid. If this compound when dissolved in water giving a OH minus, if this OH minus is giving, then this is a base. So what is acid? When acid will dissolve in water, it will give a H plus ion. It will give a H plus ion, then this is called acid. When this compound will dissolve in water, give H plus ion, then this compound is called acid. When any compound dissolve in water and give OH minus ion, then this compound is base. This is the concept of Arrhenius concept. Arrhenius give this concept yearly, but this is also so many limitations. HCl is a acid because it gives H plus ion in water. Similarly, NaOH is a base, it will OH minus. This HCl giving H plus in the solution, so it is a acid. Some acid and base ionize completely in a solution, that is called a strong acid and base. The compound which will completely ionize in water in H plus ion, and this inconsistent ion and giving H plus ion, and that is called acid. If it not completely ionized in a solution, then term as a weak acid and weak base. As a HCl, H1A3, H2SO4, HCl4, this is completely ionized in a water, so this is called a strong acid. And this is a strong base, NaH, KOH, CH3ONH. This is the ionized very less. This is also ionized in water giving OH minus, so this is called a strong base. This is CH3, COH, acetic acid. These are the weak acid. It will not completely ionize in water. That's why that will be said as weak acid. Every hydrogen compounds cannot be regarded as acid. Arrhenius also told that every hydrogen compound such as HCl giving H plus, so it is a acid. So similarly CH4 also has a H, so it cannot be regarded as acid. So there is some some condition is that all the compounds which is having H is not a acid. So HCl is having H, it is not acid. It is actually acid, but CH4 is not acid. Similarly CH3OH, C2H5, these all compounds having OH, but this is not base. Every compound which is having H, which is not acid, every compound which is having OH is not completely acid, having OH group, but they are not base. They must be generated H plus and OH ion in aqueous solution in order to define an acid and base. To define acid and base, the compound must generate H plus or OH minus in an aqueous solution of water to define an acid and base according to the Arrhenius concept. But this is not the this compound, these compounds are not acid and base. Actually this is having H and OH, but this is not acid and base. Actually free H plus ion are highly reactive, so they do not exist freely in water. Actually acid are the H plus giving H plus is giving acid, but H plus is highly reactive. H plus is highly reactive. This is H plus is highly reactive, so it will not remain like this H plus. It will combine with the water molecule and become a hydronium ion. It will combine with this water molecule because all these reactions are happening in a water solution. So that's why this H plus will combine this water molecule and become a hydronium ion. Limitations of Arrhenius concept. As the S plus and OH do not exist freely in water, are associated with the molecule of water. I mean in this example, in this previous, now I have shown this H plus not freely remain in the water. It will combine with the water molecule and become a hydronium ions. H plus in aqueous solution exists at least with one molecule of water, or known as hydronium ion. This is not made explicit in theory. This is not made explicit in theory. For acidic and basic properties, the presence of water is absolutely necessary. For to know the acid and base according to the Arrhenius concept, we must have to check in a water. The aqueous solution must be water to check what this is acid and base. So this is one limitations. As the HCl is a acid, but dry HCl shall not act as an acid according to the Arrhenius. HCl is regarded as an acid only when dissolved in a water and not in any other solvent. If any other solvent is taken, then it is not regarded as a acid according to the Arrhenius concept. So this is the limitations. The concept does not explain acidic and basic character of a substance in non-aqueous solution like alcohol, glacial acetic, and other solutions. If other solvent is taken in place of water, then that will not be regarded as a acid and a base according to the Arrhenius. So this is also one limitations, that we have to take only water. It cannot explain the acidic character of a certain salt such as AlCl3 in aqueous solution. It doesn't give AlCl3 any information about AlCl3 that this is acid and base, whatever compound is this. The compound like ammonia, hydrogen, which behave as a base but do not contain OH ion, this is not recognized as a base under Arrhenius concept. As the ammonia, hydrogen, this is behave as a base. Actually this is behave like a base but do not contain OH minus. As the ammonia doesn't contain OH minus, but it is behave as a base. So this is not explained by the Arrhenius. So Arrhenius doesn't recognize this type of compound which is behave as a base but doesn't having OH minus. So according to the Arrhenius, the H plus and OH minus must be present to show acid and base in a water. So these are the some limitations. That's why there is one more concept evolved, that is called Bronsted-Lowry concept. According to this is giving the theory in the 1923. Bronsted-Lowry independently proposed a broader concept of acid and base. According to the broader Bronsted-Lowry concept, acid is a substance molecular ion that can donate proton. Acid can donate proton and base can accept proton. A hydrogen ion H plus ion. Proton means a hydrogen ion H plus ion to some other substance, and base is a substance that can accept a proton from an acid. More simply, an acid a proton donor, protogenic, and base is a proton acceptor. This is a protophilic. In this way, we can understand the what is acid and what is base. According to the Bronsted-Lowry concept, it is giving that if any substance will give a proton as a H plus, then that will be acid. If any substance accepts proton as a H plus, that will be base. So now this is the examples. This is a HCl and this is a water. HCl will provide H plus, it will donate H plus, and this hydrogens will accept H plus. So this is providing H plus, this is donating protons as H plus, so it is a acid. Now it is accepting this H plus from the HCl, this is act as a base. Now here HCl in the solution providing H plus, this water molecule will accept this H plus, this water molecule is hydrogen, is water molecule act as a base which is accepting H plus as a proton acceptor, and this HCl is providing H plus as a proton donor. That's why this HCl will be act as a acid. Now similarly this thing is shown in the three-dimensional view. But NH3 and S2, this NH3 will donate this H plus as a proton donor, S2 will accept as a proton. This not actually NH3 will accept H plus, S2 is donating H plus as act as the acid. To show a acid characteristics, it has to donate its H plus as a proton donor. So it will donate its H plus, it which is accepted by NH3, this become NH4 plus. So NH3 act as a base, it is accepting a proton as a S plus, so this is act as a base. Now in this way this is Lowry concept gives the information acid giving H plus and it become a base. Means if this is acid, this is providing H plus to the water, water is accepting H plus, so it is acts as a base. And now it is initially this is acid, now after donating this H plus it will become a base, this is a conjugated base. This is acid, this is a conjugated base. The conjugated base of this acid is this. After donating this is now initially acid, now it is become conjugated base. This is actually base which is accepting this H3O plus. Now it become, this is a acid, this become conjugated base. Now this is act as a base, this become a conjugated acid. In this way acid converted to a base, base converted to acid, but actually conjugated means previously it is a base, now it is become conjugated acids. It involves two conjugated pair, the acid base pair. This is a acid, now it become base, it is a conjugated base of this acid. This is H2O, after donating this after accepting this it will act as a base. This acid after donating H plus it will become base. After acid after donating H plus it will become base, but this base after accepting H plus it become a acid. This is acid, after donating H plus it become acid, this become base, and this base after donating H plus it become acid. So acid will donate and base will accept, but I am wrongly said that this is a acid after donating, this is a H2O, this is actually this is a acid. After donating H, after accepting this is a base. Actually after accepting this H plus it become a acid, but this acid after donating this H plus it will act as a base. Similarly this is a acid after donating H plus it will act as a base. After this is a base after accepting H plus it will act as a acid. So this is a acid base. I have shown what is a, this is a strong acid, this is a weak base. This is a weak acid, this is a strong base. Means a strong acid, weak base. Weak acid, this is a weak acid. After donating H plus it will become a strong base. So this is a strong acid. This is a two different example. This is a strong acid, after donating H plus it will become a base, which is what is which type of base, which weak base. This is a weak acid, after donating H plus this become a strong base. After donating it will become base. So reverse, if weak acid means a strong base, a strong base means weak acid. This will convert in this similar way. So some examples, there are some substances which act as a both acid and base. This may accept in some situation H plus, in some situation it will donate H plus. So this substance both act as a acid and base. The certain molecule which have dual characteristics of acid and a base, these are called amphoteric and atmospheric compound. amphiprotic compound. Amphiprotic compounds are sometimes this terms is maximum times is used. This is NH3 H2O CH3 COH, it is the examples as a H2O. Now this is H2O, after donating is H2O is acid, it will donate H pair, so it will become base. Now this base is after accepting H plus, it will become acid, so it acts as both the properties. NH3 after donating it become base, base after accepting H plus it become acid. Now H2O after donating it become after accepting this H2O, here is a donating, here is accepting. Now here after accepting it become acid, this acid after donating become a base. So H2 act as a both acid and base. Now similarly NH3 now is acid, now it is act as a base. After accepting this will become NH4 plus, so it is act as a acid. Whichever will H plus will be accept, this is a base. If H plus will be donate, this will act as a acid. Similarly NH3 and H2O, this NH3 is accepting the H plus of this water molecule, so it is acts as a base. Now it is act as a acid. Now after accepting this H plus, initially this act as a base. Now after accepting H plus, it will now onwards it will act as a conjugated acid. Here is a base, now it is now will act as a conjugated acid. This acid will donates to the OH minus. Now it is acid, now it is become a conjugated base. Now it is act as a base, the base will accept, acid will donates. So acid is donating this plus this H plus to these compounds, so it is act as a conjugated acid, and now it is a conjugated base. Now these are the some conjugated base acid names are given, so you will check this. In acid and base strength series, all the acid above H3O plus in aqueous solution fall on the strength of H3O plus. Similarly, the basic strengths below the OH fall to the strength of OH in aqueous solution. This is known as leveling effect. Actually, this is a protophilic solvent. The solvent which have greater tendency to accept proton is called protophilic solvent. Water, alcohol, liquid, ammonia. Protogenic solvent, the solvent which have a tendency to produce protons, that is called protogenic, which is accepting protophilic. Amphiprotic solvent which act as both protophilics and protogenic, it's called as a amphiprotic solvents. Ammonia, ethyl alcohol, water, these are the aprotic solvents. The solvents neither donates nor accept protons, as a benzene, carbon tetrachloride, carbon disulfide. These are act as a aprotic solvents. The Bronsted-Lowry concept, I am summarizing some points. A base is a species which accept protons. OH minus is the only one example of base which will accept protons. And acid and base can be ion as well as molecular substance. Acid and base can be act as ion. I have already shown there is a conjugated acid and base which is forming. This is called the acid and base can be as a ion, a molecular substance. One can be a acid and base. Acid and base reactions is not restricted to the aqueous solution. There is not any restrictions like a Arrhenius concept. There is a restriction that water must be used as a solvent, but there is no any restrictions to use aqueous solutions. Some species can be act as either acid and base depending on what the other reactant is. Maybe acid and base that can be acts. Now the Lewis concept of acid and base. Lewis concept, what is the Lewis concept? Lewis concept that acid will accept electron pair and base will donate electron pair. If any substance, this is a substance donating this electron pair to this plus, is act as a base. If this acid, this will accept pair of lone pair. This is a acid. Accept a share in pair of electrons, did not a share in pair of electrons. Means donating the lone pair, accepting the lone pair. Lewis offer a new definition of the acid and base. He defined an acid as a species that accepts a share in electrons pair. A base is a species that donates a share of electrons pair. All the proton donating acid fit the Lewis definition, because all the proton donating acid lose a proton and proton accept a share a electrons pair. Actually, the main concept is that if anyone donates electron pair, it will act as a base. If anyone accepts this electron pair, act as a acid. Now this is shown. Now in this example, AlCl3, this is accepting, this is a base, this is a acid, this is a acid, this is accepting this lone pair, so it is act as a Lewis acid. Now it is donating the lone pair, is act as a Lewis base. So this compound is forming after donating accepting. This is a Lewis acid, LCl3 BH3. This will accept the lone pair of this NH3. So this is a Lewis base, this is a Lewis acid. Accepting means Lewis acid, donating means base. So now this compound is forming after the donations. Now there is I am summarizing the acid base concept. So acid base concept, according to the Arrhenius, any substance that when dissolved in water increase the concentration of hydronium ion, means H plus ion increases. H plus ion may not remain freely in the solution. It combine with the H2 and become a H3O plus hydronium ion. Any substance that when dissolved in water increase the concentration of hydronium ion. Bronsted-Lowry acid, what is this? Proton donor. Any will be proton donor such as a HCl. Cl will donate proton and become a Cl minus. So it is act as a acid. Lewis acid means anyone will electron acceptor as a AlCl3. This will accept the proton from NH3. This lone pair accepted this AlCl3, so it is act as a acid. If similarly the Arrhenius concept of base, anyone testing slippery is called base. It will turn Arrhenius base, any substance that when dissolved in water increase the concentration of OH minus. According to the Arrhenius, this is already explained. Bronsted-Lowry concept, Bronsted-Lowry base, a proton acceptor. Acid is a proton donor, this is a proton acceptor as a H plus. If you will accept any compound accepting the H plus, this will act as a base. If any substance denoting H plus, it acts as a acid. Lewis acid, proton acceptor. Anyone accept the proton, it will act as a Lewis acid. Now this Bronsted, this is donating H plus, accepting H plus. Arrhenius concept, acid produces H plus, produces OH minus, base produces OH minus. Lewis accepting a lone pair, which is acid, base will donate electron lone pair. This thing I have already explained. Now we will learn the relative acidity, hydrocarbon, phenol, all the things we will learn.